Welcome dear students to the subject Computer Fundamentals, and in today's topic we are going to discuss about converting from decimal to another base. In the previous videos we have discussed problems based on converting a number from another base to decimal base. Like we have found out some answers, or we have solved some problems where the initial base was 2, or initial base was 3 or 4 and so on. Then we converted into decimal, like we have converted numbers from binary to decimal, or octal to decimal, or hexadecimal to decimal. This is what we have seen. So now in this is the reverse procedure, you can say, where we are going to convert a number from decimal to another base. So whenever we have decimal, that means we will be having symbols from 0 to 9, and from that we are going to convert into the respective base. Like for example, I want to convert it from base 10 to base 2. So this is nothing but I am converting from decimal to binary. Similarly, if I want to convert it from 10 to 8, so this can be decimal to octal. So from decimal base to the another base. So this can be understood by a step, or this procedure is also called as divide and remainder technique. So what we do basically here, these are the 4 steps, we need to go through it. Divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. So before going ahead with the different steps, let me take one simple example so that we can understand it in a more clear way. So if I want to convert a number 25 to the base 10, question mark, to the base 2. To the base 2. So that means I want to convert the number 25, which is in base 10, I want to convert it to binary. So converting from decimal to another base. So another base can be anything. It can be base 2 or base 3, 4 and so on. But initially we'll go with converting from decimal to binary, and then from decimal to octal, and from decimal to hexadecimal, and so on and so forth. Divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. So what is the number? The given number is 25. 25, we need to put line like this and like this, so that it becomes easy for us. So divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. So what is the value of the new base? I want to convert it from decimal to binary. So I need to take this 2 as the new base, and I need to divide this. So record the remainder from step 1 as the rightmost digit of the new base number. So try to divide this. So it will be 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and whatever remainder I get, I need to write like this. So put a hyphen and write the remainder. What is the remainder? 2 12s are 24, remainder is 1. So this is what is the first and second step. Divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. Divide this decimal number by the value of the new base. New base is 2. And then record the remainder. Record the remainder from step 1 as the rightmost digit of the new base number. So whatever remainder we are getting here, that will be the rightmost digit of the answer. Whatever answer I am going to get, it will be the rightmost digit. So now what they are telling in the third step, divide the quotient of the previous division by the new base. So what is the quotient here? When I divided 25 by 2, so 2 12s are 25, 24, remainder is 1. So this is the remainder and this is the quotient. So again this quotient has to be divided by this base. So again I need to divide it. So 2 6s are 12. What is the remainder? Now the remainder is 0. So I need to record it. Divide the quotient of the previous division. Previous division was this. So again you need to divide that with the new base. Divide the quotient of the previous division, that means this, by the new base. What is the new base? That is 2. It is going to remain same. So 2 6s are 12, remainder is 0. Record the remainder from step 3 as the next digit to the left of the new base number. Record the remainder. Whatever remainder I am getting, what remainder I am getting? 0. So record the remainder from step 3 as the next digit to the left of the new base number. So whatever value I'm having here, towards its left I need to write this 0. Okay, and then what they are telling, repeat step 3 and 4 until the quotient becomes 0 in step 3. So this is step 3. So in this, is the quotient 0? No, quotient is what here, 6. So we need to repeat this procedure until and unless, repeat step 3 and 4 until the quotient becomes 0. So we need to repeat this step 3 and 4 continuously. So what I can do here, 2 3s are 6. Okay, what is the remainder? Remainder is 0. Again, what remainder I am getting? I am getting the remainder as 0. This I need to write towards this left. Okay, is quotient has become 0? No. Again I need to divide it by 2. So 2 1s are 2. This will be, remainder is 1. Okay. Now, is the quotient 0? No. So what I need to do? Again, this is not possible, so I will put 0 here. I will write 1 here. And meanwhile, you have written 1 and then you wrote 0 and this 0 we have written. 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. So this has to be included here. And at the end, this is not possible. Dividing, 1 by 2 is not possible. So you will put 0. And what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. So we will put this one here. So this will be your final answer, converting from decimal to binary. I will explain it once again. Please concentrate on this. Divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. Divide the decimal number by the value of the new base. So 25 divided by 2. And then what you need to do? You need to record the remainder. Remainder can be 1, 0, 2 and so on. It depends on the base which you are converting. Usually when we divide any number by 2, either we will get the remainder as 1 or we will get remainder as 0. This is by obviously we can understand this. Any number you take, if it is a even number and if you divide it by 2, the remainder will be 0. And if the number is odd and if you divide it by 2, the remainder will be 1. So either remainder can be 0 or 1, you go on recording it. So this is the step 1. Record the remainder from step 1 as the rightmost digit. So this will be the rightmost digit of the new base number. What is the new base number? New base is 2. So this is the answer we are getting. So this will be the rightmost digit. Next, what is the step 3? Divide the quotient of the previous division. Previous division was this. So what is the quotient? Quotient was 12. So you need to divide it with the base. So 2 6 are 12, remainder is 0. Now this 0 has to be written over here towards this left. That is what they are explaining in the step 4. Record the remainder from step 3. So this was the remainder from step 3 as the new next digit, as the next digit to the left of this number, the new base number. And then we need to go on repeating step 3 and 4 until the quotient becomes 0 in step 3. So in step 3 quotient is not 0. So we need to continue it. So 2 3s are 6, remainder is 0. Again write this 0 here. Or again check with the quotient. Is quotient 0? No. 2 1s are 2, remainder is what? 1. Is quotient 0 now? No. Again divide it. Here division is not possible, so it will be 0. What is the remainder? 1. So meanwhile also go on taking these remainders and writing towards the left. So we wrote 1 here and then 0 and then 0 and then this one and this one. So this will be the final answer. So if I convert this 25 to the base 10 equal to question mark to the base 2, my answer will be 1 1 0 0 1 to the base 2. This will be my final answer. 1 1 0 0 1. If you have watched the previous video, we have solved the same example and we converted the number 11001 from binary to decimal, and if you do the same calculation again, 11001 to the base 2 to base 10, if you convert, you will get 25 to the base 10 as the answer. So this is the very simple procedure that you need to follow. Here there is one more shortcut technique that I will tell you now. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Just take the number and whatever is the base, go on dividing it. They have mentioned it in a more clearer way, because if the question is asked, explain the procedure, so that time you need to explain all this. Otherwise, you can take one example and in your own words you can explain it. No issues with that. So I will give a shortcut technique to how to do this. So basically, again, these questions will be asked for 2 marks subdivision if the number is very small, or otherwise it can be asked for 3 or 4 marks depending on the problem. Or this technique is also called as division remainder technique or remainder division technique. That means we are continuously dividing the number by the new base, and we are recording the quotient and the remainder, and we should stop once the quotient becomes 0 in step 3, and then we can do this. I will do the same thing, but instead of taking the last step, I can avoid it. So the textbook method is this, you need to follow this only, but there can be one more technique that you can do. So I will take the same number 25 and go on dividing it by 2. So this will be 2 12s are 24, remainder is 1, then 2 6s are 12, remainder is 0. No need to record it, just complete it, and then I will tell you how to record it. Then 2 3s are 6, remainder is 0. 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. Okay. After this, you can write it as 0. This is not possible, and remainder is 1. Once you complete this, from bottom value, from the bottom value to the top value, you just put a arrow mark here like this, and from your left side go on writing all the reminders. Okay, complete all the division first, okay, and without writing all these reminders, no need to write it. Complete this procedure till the question becomes 0, and once you finish this, put a arrow mark from your right side, and from the bottom value, okay, you go on writing these values. So what is the first value? That is 1, and then you have 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 to the base. What is the new base? New base is 2. Okay, this is the textbook method what they have told. You just got this remainder 1, write it here, and then you get 0, write it here. But sometimes what happens is, when you are writing 1 and 0, you may write after this one, if you write 0, then the entire value is going to be affected. You are going wrong in that case. So better, the simplest way is to go on doing this division and calculate all, write down all the remainders. Once the question becomes 0, put a arrow mark from bottom to top, and you write down only the reminders. So 1 1 0 0 1. So this is the simplest way. Some of them may also use, instead of writing this last step, they will skip this step, and from here they will write it. I will also show you that. Okay, so same number I will take 25, dividing it by 2. So this remains same. A remainder is 1. So 2 6s, remainder is 0, and then 2 3s, remainder is 0. 2 1s, remainder is 1. Okay, what you can do, if you understand this, if I want to divide 1 by 2, it is not possible. So obviously I am going to put 0 here, I am going to write 1 here. Instead of that, what is remaining here? Only 1 is remaining. That is remainder 1 is remaining. So instead of doing this last step, you can put the arrow mark from this side like this and take this arrow mark like this. And now whatever is remaining from this side, you should not skip this. If you are following this approach, you should not skip this. So, don't consider only from here to here. You put the arrow mark from here. This arrow mark is also not actually required. Since you are in the beginning stage, I am telling you this. Once you are comfortable with this, no need to write the arrow mark and other things. It is just for your comfortness. So, take from this and go on writing this. So, it will be easy for you. So, 1 1 0 0 1. So, again the answer is going to be same. But once you finish with the answer, always remember that you need to specify the base. Specifying the base is very much essential. So this is how we can convert a number from decimal to another base. So the number was given in decimal, we have converted into the binary, or from decimal to hexadecimal, decimal to octal, decimal to base 4, decimal to base 5, and so on we can continue. I hope you are enjoying this and you are understanding it. So understanding is very much important, and also you need to practice more number of problems. So let me take few more examples, and so that it becomes easy for us. So initially what I have considered is converting from decimal to binary. So in today's class we will take all the numbers, converting of numbers from decimal to only binary we will take, and few to other base. And in the coming classes we can take from decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal. So let me take the next problem. 42 to the base 10 question mark to the base 2. Okay, again you are converting from decimal to another base, or you can say that this is the example for converting decimal to binary. So what is the procedure? Take the number and go on dividing it by the new base. What is the new base? 2. So 2 ones are, 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2. So remainder is 0. So then this will be 2 ones are, 2 tens are 20, remainder is 1. Next 2 fives are 10, remainder is 0. Next 2 fours are, 2 twos are 4, remainder is 1. Then 2 ones are 2, remainder is 0. So for better understanding, you put these lines, so it will be easy for you. So 2 ones are 2, remainder is 0. Either you can stop at this, or if you following the same approach of the textbook, you can go with quotient is not 0. So again you can write 0 and remainder is 1. So if you are following this, then consider from here to here. If you are just stopping at this particular place, you can consider from here. Both will give the correct answers. So your final answer will be 1 0 1 0 1 0. Instead of recording from 0 1 0 and so on, it is a human tendency that we always write the numbers from left to right. Okay, instead of writing from right to left, so it will be easy for us. And the answer can be so the answer will be 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 to the base 2, to the base 2. And one more important point we need to remember in this, we have two digits here, that is the rightmost digit and the leftmost digit, or we can also call them as the LSD. So this is called as the LSD and this is called as the MSD. Okay, LSD stands for the least significant digit and MSD stands for the most significant digits. That is your rightmost digit is called as the least significant digit and your leftmost digit is called as the most significant digit. This also you need to remember. So if you want to confirm whether we have got the correct result or no, what you can do, you already know how we can convert from binary to decimal. Take this number, okay, so take this number and convert into decimal. So if you convert this number to decimal, obviously you will get it as 42. So this is 42 to the base 10. 40 to the base 10 question mark equal to base 2. Very simple technique. Easily you can get 2 to 3 marks if you solve it neatly with proper steps and writing the digits in a proper way and then writing the base. If you don't specify the base, you're going to lose the marks. So always try to write the answer. And how we can write the answer? Once everything is completed, in a proper box, you can write it as 42 to the base 10. 40 to the base 10 is equal to 10, 10, 10 to the base 2. So you will get the full marks correctly. So this is how you need to representation. How you need to represent it. Okay. We'll take the next problem. I will keep this everything here itself. So all the problems that we are solving now, all are from the decimal to binary. That means the new base is 2, constant, it is kept constant, so we are not changing the new base. Like we can take a number, say 55. Okay, 55 to the base 10, question mark to the base 2. So we'll write it as 55. Go on dividing it. So 2 2s are 4, 1 remains, remainder is 1. This will be 15. 2 7s are, so remainder is 1. So 27 2s are 54, remainder is 1. Now this will be 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 13 2s are 26. So remainder is 1. Now 2 6s are 12, remainder is 1. Now 2 3s are 6, remainder is 0. Next 2 1s are 2, remainder is 0. Okay, I will just stop at this place. I mean, even if you do that also it is easy, but this is how we can solve it, or we can simplify, cut down one step. And if you are stopping at this, you can take it from this to this and you can write the answer. So answer for this question will be, from here you need to start 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. Okay, sorry. So this will be 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. Very sorry. So remainder is 1. So it will be 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. So it will be 1 1 0 1 1 1. 1 1 0 1 1. Yes, now this is correct. So even if you convert into reverse back, if you want to convert it, so this will be from binary to decimal, it will be clear to you. So this is correct. 27 13 6 3, remainder is 0, 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. Yes, correct. Fine. We'll take one more problem for the today's session, or we can take few more problems, or I will take, now these all are from decimal to binary. I will take one more of this kind, 89 to the base 10, question mark to the base 2. So again, it remains same, 89, sorry. Go on dividing by this. So 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, remainder is 1. Next, 2 2s are, remainder is 0. Next, 2 1s are, remainder is 0. Next, 2 5s are 10, remainder is 0. Sorry, 2 5s are 10, remainder is 1. Next, 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. Next, 2 1s are 2, remainder is 0. So the answer will be 1011 1011 001. So 1011 001. So the answer I can write it as 1011 1011 001 001 to the base 2. 1011 001 to the base 2. So all these are the very simple problems, and all this we have kept the initial base as 10 and we are converting to base as converting to the binary. So these are the example for decimal to binary. So by a decimal to binary and decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal are more important than converting from decimal to base 4 or decimal to base 5 and so on. But we may get any question of this type, but most important are from decimal to binary and so on. Now we will take a number from, we will convert a decimal to some other base and we can clarify or we can verify the answers. Note down all these problems in your notebook and try to practice more number of problems. Fine. Now we'll take a number 321 to the base 10 question mark to the base 4. So now in this case, what is the base? Required base is 4 and the given base is 10. So the procedure is going to remain same. What was the procedure? Take the number and try to divide it with the new base. What is the new base? Earlier it was 2, now it is 4. The procedure is going to remain same. Go on dividing it till the quotient becomes 0 and write the remainder. Whatever is the remainder, you need to write it and repeat the step 3 and 4 and so on. So if you take this 321, instead of 2 I need to take it as 4 because this is the new base. So this will be 4 8s are 32 and this is not possible, so we will put 0. So the remainder is 1. Now 4 2s are 8, remainder, this is 0, remainder is 0. Next 24s are 80, so remainder is 0. Next 4 5s are 20, remainder is 0. Next 4 1s are 4, remainder is 1. So now if you what is the answer for this? The answer for this will be 11001. So this will be 11001 to the base. Now see here, even though we are getting the answers all in terms of ones and zeros, the students have a habit of writing the base as 2. No. What is the expected base? The expected base is 4. We may get all in ones and zeros. We may get 1 and 2. When I say base 4, which all the digits are available? 0, 1, 2, 3. These digits are available. So answer that you are going to get may have the symbols 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. Not more than this. Because when we say base as 4, the symbol should always start with 0 and end at 1 less than the base. So it can be 0, 1, 2 or 3. Not more than this. So if you are getting some answer which has having 4 or 5 and so on, then you have gone wrong somewhere. But if you are having only ones and zeros, it doesn't mean that it has to be binary. Please understand this. Whatever is the expected base, that you need to write. So what is the expected base? The expected base is 4. So you need to write the base as 4. We'll verify this once again. 4 8s are 32. This is not possible. Put 0. So remainder is 1. So 4 20s are 80. So it will be 0. 4 5s are 20. Remainder is 0. 4 1s are 4. Remainder is 1. Either you can do like this, or you can say, as I told, put 4 and 0 not possible, you can write like this. So when you are writing like this, this will be 11001, or you can take it as 11001, and the remainder, I mean the base is 4. This is the answer for this question. So let me take one more simple example. And so now here we are converting from decimal to another base. And I will also show you the verification, whether we are getting the correct results or no. How we can do that? If you just go to the previous videos, we have already understood how we can convert from another base to decimal base. So now here we are converting from decimal to another base, and I will show one example where we can verify the answers, or just it is a proof that we have got the correct result. So let me take that example. 132, or we can take it as, yes, 132 to the base 10, question mark, to the base 7. 132 question mark to the base 7. So expected base is what? 7. The procedure is same. I will just take this number 132, and by which number I need to divide? I need to divide it by 7. So take this 7. So this is 7 ones are 7. What is remainder? I mean, what remains? 7 ones are 7. This will be 3 and this will be 4. So it will be 6. So then this will be 8. Just a minute. So 7 ones are 7. This is 3 and 3. Okay, 6 remains. 62. It will become 62 because 7 ones are 7. 13 minus 7 will be 6. 62. So 7 8s are 56. So remainder is 6. Fine. Then 7 2s are 14. 7 2s are 14. Remainder is how much? 7 2s are 14. Remainder is 4. Either you can stop at this, or what you can write? Again you can write this and you can write 2 here, or we can just stop at this. So what is the answer? The answer for this will be 246. 246 to the base 7. 246 to the base 7. Okay. And now if I want to check whether if I convert, suppose if the question is convert from 246 to the base 7 question mark to the base 10. What we need to do, whatever we have done in the previous classes, that procedure we need to follow. If converting from another base to decimal, converting from another base to decimal. So we need to take the positional values and multiply it and get the product. So that I can do it here now. So we can take that 246 to the base 7 if this is the question. So 2 into 7 plus 4 into 7 plus 6 into 7. 7 raised to 0, 7 raised to 1 and 7 raised to 2. So 2 into 7 raised to 2 is 49 plus 7 4s are 28 plus 7 raised to 0 is 1. 1 into 6 will be 6. So now if you take this 49 into 2, 49 into 2 will be 98 plus 28 plus 6. 28 plus 6 is 34. So this will be, you can consider this as 100 plus 34 or 100 plus 32. 100 plus 32 is 132. 132 to the base, what is the required base? 10. And what answer we have got here? When you have converted 132 to the base 10, we are getting the result as 246 to the base 7. And the same 246 to the base 7, if you convert into decimal, you are getting this. So this is how you can take your own example and try to convert it from decimal to binary, decimal to octal and so on, or you can take the reverse procedure and check whether you have got the correct answers or no. So you need lot of practice for this. So take your own numbers and practice it. Okay. So this is how we can convert from decimal to another base. So that's all we have in the today's session. Write down all the problems that we have solved and maintain it properly, and also keep practicing such problems. Very important, and most important thing is these all are mathematical problems, so surely you will get full marks. I mean, there is no need of cutting the marks when we go for the evaluation, so you will get full marks when you write it properly. Okay, thank you all.